Shalom. Back in the day, before the advent of electrical streetlights, how did people get around at night? There used to be kerosene lanterns on every corner, and their light would shine forth. And there would be lamplighters who'd go from street to street, kindling their flame, leaving behind them a path of light for all to follow. In our times, we are those lamplighters. We're charged with that spectacular task of transforming the world around us with our Torah and our mitzvot. And this is always a deeply relevant theme in our calendar and in our hearts, but especially around this time of the year with the upcoming holiday of Hanukkah, we think of this tremendous task. The holiday of Hanukkah, beginning Sunday night, is our opportunity to add light to this world in our windows, in our doorways, and to proclaim that light is here and darkness is temporary. And indeed, the holiday requires of us to light our candles specifically after sunset and let it burn through the night. And we light our candles specifically in spaces that can be seen publicly. We light them from our homes, but within doorways, from windows, so the light can be seen as far as possible, shining out into the world, announcing this message of hope. And interestingly enough, Hanukkah is the only holiday that begins at the end of a Jewish month where the moon is waning progressively throughout the holiday. And each day we add another light, adding to that light specifically in the deep darkness of winter. Of course, the holiday culminates in the announcing of the new month of Tevet, where the moon appears again in its fullness and its grandeur. And the moon, of course, represents the people of Israel as it increases in its size and reappears. So in other words, we begin this holiday in darkness and we end in light. And what a fitting, beautiful, inspiring image for us, especially during these times as we process difficult news of anti-Semitism and we struggle with all different kinds of external threats to our very identity and being. We remind ourselves of that task to spread light and to be the light, and that the light itself is the eternal factor, that darkness is temporary and will help dispel that darkness and propel us into a much safer, more peaceful, and more promising time. So as we charge into Shabbat, adding to the light around us, kindling those Shabbat lights in anticipation for even greater light and greater redemption, I wish everyone a very safe, peaceful, and joy-filled Shabbat.